Good evening. My name is Bobby Buchanan. My wife is a teacher at Covington Middle School. She teaches English and her classroom is located on the third floor of the building. She is currently about 8 months pregnant with our second child. The way the school administration, school board administration, and the city of Covington handled the problem on January 31st is unacceptable. I FOIA'd the VDM investigation report and find it interesting that the statement provided by the school system failed to mention a few critical items. 6:47 p.m. January 31st, the unknown odor began around 10 a.m. this morning, causing symptoms. The teachers and students started complaining about the ammonia-type odor and not feeling well. Around 2 p.m., the kids were evacuated across the street to an armory. The fire department was on scene earlier, but they were unable to determine the odor as maintenance personnel had opened the windows and ventilated the school. February 1st, 12:14 a.m. VDM continued with a second air monitoring throughout the school and found no area of concern. They requested the school remain locked down with limited access. This is important to my next point. In the final VDM hazardous materials incident report narrative, they arrived on scene and started to perform air monitoring tests and requested the school stay locked down with limited access. The reports state that all suited up with the required PPE and respiratory protection. Why did an employee's wife post on Facebook over that weekend that she was in the school with her children? Were they suited up with the proper PPE and respiratory protection when they entered the building? Could this have been an OSHA violation? Maybe, maybe not, but it is reckless behavior and the public has noticed that and observed. This post was deleted by the original poster, but the internet is forever. When the alarm went off in the kitchen that VDM and the regional hazmat crew were using, looking for the CO on Sunday, February 2nd, when it got to the oven, when they turned the oven on, it registered 160 ppm. That's parts per million. A simple Google search will show you that 100 plus ppm causes severe symptoms such as confusion, intense headaches, brain damage, coma, and/or death. This was not a minor exposure event, and the Virginia Department of Health, in my opinion, keeps gaslighting your employees as well as the public on how serious this issue was. The VDM incident report stated that on February 2nd, 2025, the school superintendent, Ms. Halterman, she had someone that knows everything about the building. When the VDM rep spoke to this person, he stated that the kitchen had gas stoves. The previous maintenance guy stated that the school did not have any gas appliances. So we've got maintenance personnel that don't know that we have gas appliances. Ms. Halterman, during the last meeting at Covington Middle School, you specifically mentioned that you and your 12-month staff attend training on how to handle situations such as these. If that is so, why hasn't the school system shown the public that that is the truth? I think it would do good if you release those training records in an attempt to build back trust with the parents and children you serve, not to mention your employees. This response by the school system, as well as the Covington Fire Department and Covington Emergency Management, was lacking and is unacceptable. In closing, I think it is way past time to apologize to the community that you serve, as well as my wife. Her OB doesn't know what the impacts will be due to this exposure, and each of you have played a part over the last few weeks in that. Do better or let someone else try. Thank you.